What is going on there, fellow gamers and Kingdom Hearts fans? RandomHead787 here. So, I'm going to be doing something very different. I never, ever really make videos like this, especially when it comes to talking about maybe theories or stuff like that when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, because I don't consider myself a Kingdom Hearts channel, but lately I've been kind of interested in talking about Kingdom Hearts a little bit. So I might have a couple of videos coming out in the next couple of days, just to maybe try something a little bit new. We'll see how that goes. So I want to start, and just so you know, this is just going to be kind of me rambling and everything like that. I'll have a few jump cuts here and there, but it's mostly going to be me just rambling. But anyway, before we go on, this video contains massive spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3, so turn away now if you do not want to know. I'm talking about very, very big plot points in this game, okay? So, you have been warned. So, anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so the main topic for today is basically going to be my thoughts on what I believe the future of the Kingdom Hearts franchise is going to be. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty damn excited about it. I think there is a lot of potential for it, but my biggest fear at the moment is how long are we going to have to wait? Now, I'll probably maybe go into my own personal... Actually, no, I could probably fit that right in here. Personally, I'm really hoping at the very least we can see Kingdom Hearts 4, or whatever they're going to call it. We'll just call it Kingdom Hearts 4 on PlayStation 5. And I think it's likely... I think it has a chance. Let's just say it has a chance rather than likely. Because one thing, Final Fantasy VII Remake is what Tetsuya Nomura is going to be working on right now. And he's been going back and forth between that and Kingdom Hearts 3. Most of his focus has been on Kingdom Hearts 3, but he's been working on 7 Remake a little bit. And from what I've been hearing, it's been having some development problems, so that's not good. But we haven't heard from him in a while, and I think we could maybe hear something at E3 this year, but I know that's a bit of a stretch. So, hopefully, the sooner Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, then Nomura can go right back into Kingdom Hearts 4. But who knows, maybe the Osaka team and Square Enix will begin early development phases of Kingdom Hearts 4 rather sooner than later, because from what I've been hearing, there's reports are going around that developers are already working on next-gen hardware for games. They're already working on next-gen games. So hopefully Nomura and the rest of the team are trying to get stuff ready for Kingdom Hearts 4, because God for fucking bid we have to wait another 10 to 13 fucking years for a sequel. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I may be done with the franchise up to that point, because I do not want to go through, no, it's not just me, I'm not going to think about me, we do not want to go through that again. And personally, I feel like the long wait really hurt Kingdom Hearts 3's, or at least people's opinions on Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'll go into my thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3 in a different video at some point. I already got some stuff planned, not sure when it'll come out, but I got some plans at the moment. So anyway, moving on to the next topic or something like that. Hey, no, actually, something I just want to throw in really quick. The only thing that scares me a little bit about Kingdom Hearts 4 maybe coming out really, really late is the potential, or is the fact that Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be a multi-part series, and I don't know if Nomura is just directing the first part, but that's the only concern I have. But I think, and plus then there's the fact that they're using Unreal Engine 4 now instead of just their own in-house engine, because I heard that's one of the reasons why Final Fantasy Versus 13 had development problems, I believe. I think it had a lot to do with them switching engines a lot, like engines not being able to handle stuff. But Unreal Engine 4 was a smooth process for Kingdom Hearts 3 when they switched to that from the Luminous engine, because Luminous engine, I heard they were having some issues with it. So the fact that they're using Unreal Engine 4, I think is only going to benefit Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out sooner than later. But who knows? It's maybe a little too early to tell, but like I said, I think Kingdom Hearts 4 has a chance to release on PlayStation 5, but probably not till the end of the PS5's life cycle. I can't believe I'm already fucking talking about that. But anyway, now let's move on to the secret ending, because this is where we get some of the juicy stuff. Confusing, but juicy stuff. Okay, so now here we go. Secret ending. Now it's spoiler time, by pretty much what I told you at the beginning of the video, and you shouldn't be watching this if you don't want to know anything. But anyway, here's the secret ending. So, basically, Sora and Riku are in Shibuya. Now, there's some other claims going around that Riku's actually in a different city, maybe in the same universe as Sora. But Sora is definitely in Shibuya, and it makes sense due to the fact that in Dream Drop Distance, we had characters from The World Ends With You appear in the game, and they pretty much kind of made a nod to Sora when they parted ways. You know, they said to him, you know, hey, you know, Sora, see you in Shibuya, and look, it's happening. But a lot of people are wondering, why is Sora there? And I can't remember if this is, I think I probably heard this theory from other people. About what how he got there, and basically the theory going around is that when Sora sacrificed, well, I wouldn't say, yeah, no, he did sacrifice himself, because if you guys remember, right at the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, right as the ending CGI scene starts for the ending, Sora realized he has to go save Kairi. He makes the decision to go save her because Kairi actually gets killed by Xehanort. I did not see that coming. So Kairi got killed, and Sora has to go save her. And to do that, he has to use the power of Waking. But he was told numerous times by different people, one time by Xehanort, that there's a penalty for wielding such power foolishly. And young Xehanort also told Sora that your time in this world is over. And then Mickey, right not the last second, but told Sora that if you go save Kairi and use the power of Waking, you may not be able to come back. But Sora reassures, don't worry, I'll be fine. That's not really the case. So, once we get to the actual ending on Destiny Islands, we see the whole gang playing on the beach, and then they look out into the horizon. A lot of people, including me at first, thought like, oh, they're looking out toward the ocean. But no, if you actually look at this shot right here with Riku, if you see this, okay, you're going to notice the bridge there that connects two parts of the island. And that bridge connects to where the Palpu tree is, where Sora and Kairi sit. And that's where they are looking. So we see Kairi up there, her and Sora, they're holding hands. Oh my goodness. So anyway, they're holding hands, and Kairi looks at Sora, she sheds a tear, then Sora just slowly fades away. So this right here implies that Sora did not make it, but he was able to save Kairi. So Kairi is okay. I can pretty much confirm that can pretty much be official at this point, because I think that's what this was trying to convey. So Kairi's okay. Sora is apparently probably stuck in Shibuya, and now is probably the consequence of him trying to use the power Waking, and a power of Waking, and he got abandoned to Shibuya. So now let's talk about another theory that's been going on. This one's actually pretty cool. Now, I know nothing about The World Ends With You, okay? But a lot of people are saying that Sora is in Shibuya, and the only way he can get out is if he plays the Reaper's game to get his life back. So that's kind of almost confirming Sora is dead, but not really, or something like that. Maybe he's he just simply doesn't exist in the Kingdom Hearts universe, and now he's in a completely different universe. Is another thing that I've been hearing people say. So he's probably got to play the Reaper's game to get back home. Now, the main thing I want to talk about, because right off the bat, most people are going to say this is the teaser for Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm going to say it's not. I believe this is going to either be an expansion or a side story for the game, like maybe say Kingdom Hearts 3.5 or some insert really long title here with Nomura, because you know how he is with titles and everything like that. So anyway, so yeah, I believe this is mostly going to probably be an expansion or a side game, and Nomura has hinted that he is, keyword, interested in making an expansion for Kingdom Hearts 3. He said there was nothing in the works during development. He wasn't thinking about DLC. He wanted to just get the game done, which I respect. That's the way it should be. So it's very likely maybe this could be part of Final Mix. Maybe Final Mix will get a huge expansion to the game where your goal is to get Sora out of Shibuya. Okay, so now why do I believe this is a side game or an expansion? Well, here's the thing. If this is Kingdom Hearts 4, which I can't see it being, who knows, it could, but when it comes to a story like, maybe Sora playing the Reaper's game and trying to get back home, I don't believe this is a story you can tell in a little tiny prologue that's like 2 hours long, like 0.2, or the prologue with Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 2. I just believe the story would be way too rushed, and I believe it's got to be far more stretched out, because there's got to be higher stakes here. You know, Sora you know, according to the theories right now, is that he needs to play the Reaper's game to get his life back. And if he loses, he dies for good. And I don't think that's going to happen because Nomura said he's going to continue to be the main protagonist. And I believe that's probably going to be the case in the whole new saga of Kingdom Hearts games. We don't know if that'll be 3 new games. He could be doing like a Star Wars thing. You know, there's the prequel saga, the original saga, and the sequel saga, which people have a lot of opinions on that. So, and that one still has to conclude this year. But you kind of get what I'm saying. But my hope is that he doesn't convolute it with a ton of side games. I don't think that'll be the case because those side games that came out prior to Kingdom Hearts 3's announcement, that was they were all on handheld devices. And handheld devices these days are kind of a dying breed, unless you count mobile. But I don't really consider mobile games games. I consider them nothing but microscam action milkers. So, anyway, but a lot of people are saying that Kingdom Hearts 4 also may be heavily tied to Union Cross. I mean, I like that, but I don't like that. Here's how I'll be able to like that more. They need to find a way to have the story of Union Cross explained without the mobile game. Maybe give us a game that can explain the story of it. I don't know. That's kind of weird for me to say because I can't commit to a mobile game, but they're going to have to do something to get people caught up because if Square Enix makes the same mistake again by having a game that's on another platform, they're going to get the same criticisms all over again for Kingdom Hearts 4 because they weren't able to get access to it. So, you know, but they did do the right thing leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3 by putting the collections on PS4 and for some reason not on Xbox. Makes me wonder why the fuck did you put Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox? My only guess is to make better profits. That's the only reason I can guess that. So yeah, I do believe that when it comes to you know, I do believe it's probably gonna mostly be a side game or an expansion, mainly because you know this is a story that's got to be told in a much bigger length. Because if we just put like a 10 to 15 hour prologue in Kingdom Hearts 4. Unless, you know, the only reason they would do that is that they're going to deviate from Disney worlds. And if they do that, that's going to upset a lot of people, including me, because Disney is one of the driving forces of Kingdom Hearts. It's like the main point. It's a crossover. You know, if it just goes like strictly Final Fantasy, that's going to alienate a lot of people. And I'm not just talking casual fans. I'm talking hardcore, you know. That's one of the main reasons I fell in love with Kingdom Hearts. Now, granted, I love it more for its main story, and the Disney worlds for me are just a really nice icing on top of the cake. But if you get rid of that icing, you're gonna lose so much of that sweet flavor, you know. So I really hope they don't really go in that direction. And I know some people. I've already heard Cage Central said that he wants the series to go down a more Final Fantasy Square Enix route, which that's fine. But if they can balance that and Disney worlds, I'm perfectly fine with that. All right, now let's talk about the final few things. Let's talk about Riku here. A lot of people are saying he's in the Verum Rex world from the Toy Story world. And he's not in Shibuya, but he could be. I don't know. I feel like the reason why Riku is there is because my guess is he's heartbroken to see, you know, Kairi without Sora because let's just get one thing straight, okay? Sora and Kairi are in love, and they should have fucking kissed, okay? I know there's people who say, I don't want romance in Kingdom Hearts. Guys, they're literally looking into each other's eyes at points, and they shared a damn Palpu fruit in the game, okay? I'm not asking for Sora and Kairi to make out, like, every time they see each other. Just one little kiss. That's it. Nice little peck on the lips. I'm satisfied, okay? So, anyway. So, yeah, and plus, you know, Riku obviously wants to get his friend back, and he ends up doing the same thing as Sora, trying to go find out where he is and try to get him back. And I think the side game or expansion we could get is probably going to be similar to Dream Drop Distance in a way, where you switch between Riku and Sora. And, you know, maybe Riku's side is trying to find Sora, and Sora's side is trying to play the Reaper's game, trying to get back home. So, and then at some point their paths will cross, and Riku will try, maybe he can help out Sora, I don't know. Maybe Riku will be playing the Reaper's game as well, I don't know. These are just theories. We don't really know what's happening. That's the one thing I agree with Cage Central on, is that Nomura knows really how to make things mysterious. So, but now let's move on to the final topic, and that is the Master of Masters. Okay, now we talk about the part right at the end where we see a man in a black coat, and he extends his hands out to near the moon to form the shape of a heart, and hence Kingdom Hearts. And this is kind of what I thought right off the bat too. This has got to be the Master of Masters, and a lot of people, and it's further proved by what people have been saying, that in back cover, Kingdom Hearts Key back cover in Kingdom Hearts 2.8, that the Master of Masters said he was going to disappear. We didn't say where, but he just said he was going to disappear, and it's very likely he disappeared in Shibuya. And why he's there, we don't know, but it is pretty much almost all official at this point that the Master of Masters is going to be the main villain of the next saga of Kingdom Hearts, and I cannot explain how excited I am for that prospect, because if you watch Kingdom Hearts Key back cover, he's not what you expect him to be. He is just borderline damn nuts. He is just like, he's a complete goofball. He's not like Xehanort. Xehanort's like super serious and everything like that. And that's not no detriment against him, but it's like a night and day difference of personalities. And honestly, I feel like if the Master of Masters is gonna that's gonna be his main personality for Kingdom Hearts 4, if he still maintains that, I think we're in for one of the best Kingdom Hearts villains ever. Because he uses wit, he uses a lot of sarcasm. He's kind of like a lot of the organization members. He's got a very snarky attitude, and I really like that kind of stuff. And that'll be a good conversations with him and Sora going back and forth. I think that'd be very interesting. So now, I don't think I really have anything else much to add, but the one theory that's going around right now of who the Master of Masters might be, because if you remember, at the epilogue of Kingdom Hearts 3, Lushu is actually Xigbar. So a lot of people are now saying that the Master of Masters may actually be, hopefully I pronounced his name right, Demyx. I hope I got his name right. Some of these names are really hard to pronounce. So, and if you know who Demyx is, he's got a very goofy but insecure personality about himself. And I can't say the insecure part fits the Master of Masters, but the goofy aspect certainly does. And it is very likely it could be Demyx. But the one theory I've been seeing going around right now from this one channel I watch, I think it's called like Podcast Now or something like that. They were saying that the Master of Masters could be a replica. And I'm going to be honest here, guys, I really hope that's not the case, because I really personally don't dig the replica aspect of Kingdom Hearts. It just really convolutes things. So, but if that happens to be the case, I'll give it a chance. But I would really just rather the Master of Masters just be his own person, because I found him to be quite interesting in Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. He's got a lot of mystery behind him, but yet you kind of know how he is as a person. You get a sense of like how he approaches things and approaches the future and everything like that, and all of his personal thoughts on things. But there's still a sense of real mystery to him, because he doesn't really talk about why he's doing things. He just explains what's going to happen. He doesn't really explain why. I guess I could be totally wrong. I might be missing some things. I'm not like very knowledgeable on the lore, but I do know a bit of it, but I'm not out there with like the likes of like H&K or Sir Alan 1, stuff like that. So, but yeah, those are my thoughts on that. So anyway, to close out the video, if this secret ending does end up being a side game, I do think the way it'll be to tease Kingdom Hearts 4, and I think that'd probably be a good thing this was a side game, because that could help alleviate the pain of waiting. So I think it's probably a good idea that we get an expansion or side game to help us with the wait and to answer more of our questions. So that's how I believe it's going to go down. But anyway, guys, now it's time to hear all your theories. This is what I'm really excited about. I want to know all your thoughts. What do you think is going on with this? Just let me know everything that you got in the comments below. And also be sure to hit that like button like you absolutely mean it, and subscribe button as well. It is totally free. I am RandomEd787, and as always, game on, my fellow gamers, and to all my fellow Kingdom Hearts fans, may your heart be your guiding king.